You need a fix. You are jonesing for it. I've got it. Common sense. Right here in Crane's Corner. Now in Crane's Corner, will the last state out of the Union please shut off the lights? It is a curious phrase, even in the context of 18th century American English. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. And so begins the preamble to the U.S. Constitution. But how can something that's perfect be made more perfect? Isn't perfection an ultimate standard? You can wrestle with that one as you and your friends enjoy the holiday weekend. But the point here is that from 1789 on, America has not really ever been satisfied, totally satisfied with our government, even though many of us would agree that despite its flaws, we wouldn't live anywhere else under any other type of government. Yet in drafting that wonderful document, the Founding Fathers had a sneaking suspicion that the course of human events would change things, and maybe not for the better. Maybe they knew deep down that slavery would not endure, or that men and women should be treated equal at the ballot box and just about everywhere else, and that citizens had rights and equal protection under our law and deserved, when accused of a crime, the right to a speedy trial and the right to be judged by their peers. Because over time, the U.S. Constitution was amended to allow for sweeping change and to give the citizenry the ability to amend that brilliant document when it becomes necessary and if it's the will of the majority of the people. But the fathers did not make the process easy. In 200 plus years, the document has only been amended 26 times, and the lion's share of those amendments came right out of the gate. We know them better as the Bill of Rights. The fathers gave us the tool to right wrongs, like slavery or the prohibition of women voting, or prohibition itself, which I consider one of history's top 10 dumb ideas. Now, with government spending, regulation, and limits on our liberty out of control, there are several movements around the country to change things, and maybe it's time. From California to Texas, at least 3 parallel efforts are underway for a convention of the states to consider a variety of new amendments, maybe to fix some problems like overspending with a balanced budget amendment, or one to limit the terms of all federal judges, to limit legislation from the bench. Some 23 California counties in the northern part of the state are getting some traction in forming a new state. They want to call it Jefferson State. In lower populated Northern California, they want out because they don't agree with much the highly populated downstate legislators are forcing on them. Vermont, New Hampshire, and Texas also talking to one extent or another secession. And after Brexit, Texas supporters are feeling emboldened. I would stop short of secession, but Jefferson does have some merit. But a lot of what needs to be fixed could be fixed with a convention of the states. Limit the agenda, but fix the problems. That's Crane's Corner. News and comment. I'm Ed Crane.